game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to the home of the Wyoming Cowboys in Laramie, Wyoming. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the New Mexico Lobos, taking on another team from the Mountain West, the Wyoming Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Lobos will put toe to leather and we'll get started. He'll bring it out. It's Darnold. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. So the Wyoming Cowboys offense will take the first swing of the game. And David, they've got a receiver that if he is able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
Nah, and you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man coverage, he's going to beat you. And he's shown the ability to do that sometimes.
Oh, he's got some space. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Got his man downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here's a heat. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Cowboys are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll keep it on the sneak. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. Has to get there to move the sticks. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. So the New Mexico Lobos offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Guys, let's talk a little bit about New Mexico. They were really excited about the pickup they got last week. Commitment from a 3-star defensive back, David. And when programs at this level can get guys like that in the building, everybody celebrates.
That whole building gets excited because transfer pool is one thing, but high school recruiting Get somebody out of high school with some raw tools that are really good. You can see the future could be bright. You take those guys.
Turning it on. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. And the Lobos have this offense rolling. They'll throw it from the red zone. He'll slide and avoid the big hit.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down.
Touchdown, Lobos! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time. But when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. They march 58 yards for the touchdown on that one. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he's going to try to return this one. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on first down finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. Connection to the right. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Looking for a productive play on first down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Sweet cut there. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. And the Cowboys can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Flips it out on the screen.
Well, the offense trying to get the screen pass to the running back and get him out into space to do some damage, but the defense not having it. No gain on that play.
Makes the catch. Loose in the middle. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wyoming.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame, where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Vasquez. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Lobos have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Gets it to him on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Motion from the wideout. Wants to go up top on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to throw again. Going to try to get it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Lobos are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. He'll take a shot. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. This time it's complete. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Lobos come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Pressure coming. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. 8th play of the drive coming up.
First down for the offense.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, New Mexico! A great catch and run for 6. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
New Mexico, 14. Wyoming, 7.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Quick release by the QB. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Slings it. Soft spot in the middle. And they exploited that soft spot. They get it down to the 35. The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
You just wondered how the weather conditions would affect ball security in this game. It is so cold here at night, and that ball has got to be hard to hold on to. And you saw an example of it right there. Bad ball security leads to the takeaway.
Let's talk a little bit about New Mexico. Now, they love to win this one today, secure that spot in the conference championship game. A remarkable achievement. They can't really think this one's in the bag yet.
No, they've just got to continue focusing on the task at hand. I think that's a big reason why they're in this position that they find themselves in. They take care of business each and every game, David. Some hardware to be won down the road potentially, but you got to win this one.
No doubt, and I think it's hard because you're starting to see the finish line now. Getting later in the season, knowing where you're ranked, what's at stake. Let's see how they handle the pressure.
Back to throw, it's Vasquez. That's caught, it's Callaway. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Wants to go up top. Quarterback strolling away from Heath. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. And the Lobos are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Bring in the heat. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
You have got to have pass rushing lane integrity when you face this quarterback. On 3rd down, someone gets out of his gap right up the middle. It's easy for the quarterback to see. He just tucks it and takes off and picks up the first down.
Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
And guys, how many first downs is that? Just on this drive alone? I mean, this defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
They've got the screen set up. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. The Lobos with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He's got the tight end. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. First and goal for the offense. Just keep slinging it. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Lobos! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Oklahoma State is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Pistol Pete isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by a field goal over BYU. We'll circle back if anything changes in this interesting Big 12 matchup. Back to you guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody. Same page. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Makes the grab. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Right on the money. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Cowboys come to the line in the hurry-up. To the air on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. Lets it fly. Wideout trying to get it in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. Smashes it between the uprights. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10. That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Just enough time for one final play in this half. The give to the tailback. Got room at the 35. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, who's got a better seat there today in Laramie than you do?
The Cowboys will kick it away to crank up the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. We'll get another look at this New Mexico offense. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football.
Breaks into the open. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Offense set on first down. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air. It's Vasquez. He's got his man. Tackled there by the defense. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. And the Lobos have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Firing to the right, complete. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll go to the ground. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. The Lobos come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights. Good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what...
It's a seam wide open! And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? Pulls it and fires to the left. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Handoff from the gun. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. Now a 2-possession game at 24-13. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for the big return there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 28. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
You always try as a player to say the weather means nothing. Cold is a mentality. It hurts, okay? The ball feels like a rock. It gets super hard. It's really hard for quarterbacks to grip that thing and make accurate throws. And how about that? The defense comes out, makes a big play, creates the turnover.
And the Cowboys now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And you're seeing the pass rush on the 2nd play of the drive. They dial it up. Look at the speed and athleticism this defense has as they corral the quarterback for a loss.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. It is incomplete, and he almost had himself an interception in the end zone. It'll be 4th down. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. He splits the uprights. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He's going to run it. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down. Avoid taking punishment.
And both these quarterbacks, man, they're showing off their ability to take off and scramble and make plays. Right here, it's a design pass. He's looking to make a play. What does he do? He sees some space, captures it, makes the big play with his feet, gets another first down. This guy can do that a lot.
They'll line up for a second down play. Dropping back, it's Vasquez. Here comes the heat. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play. That's the end of the period, and New Mexico has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. And the Lobos send out the punt unit. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. And it's another 1st and 10 play. Quickly out to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially... It's man coverage, so good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now... A 3rd and long. These corners backing off a bit. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Hauls it in. He's brought down right at the 30-yard line, well within field goal range, but let's see what they do on this 4th down.
Here we go.
Trying to do it on the ground. There he goes. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
I don't think the defense was expecting a run on that last 4th and 2 play. Good job by the offense keeping him off balance with that play call.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got an open man. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll try to get it in with the run. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
And if you want to bring all your tight ends in the game, you know what I'm going to do? bring in more linebackers, more defensive linemen, get ready for the run, less speed on the field, especially when you get down here in the red zone. I feel like I can match up man-to-man with those tight ends in the back end. Nice job understanding a run was coming.
He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. A touchdown here on 3rd and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. Quarterback on the keeper. Touchdown, Cowboys! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. A little screen to the running back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
You know, I think in this situation of the game, too, if I'm this guy, I'm thinking the same thing, right? I'm throwing and getting yards, and if it's not there, I'm going to take this game over myself with my legs. We're in the 4th quarter. We've got an opportunity, 1 possession down, to get back in this thing. I just got to do whatever I got to do to make that happen.
Now on 2nd down. The clock stops. 2 minutes left to play in this one. Offense gets set for 2nd down. They'll send the back in motion. Dropping back, it's Vasquez. Just a short pass to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. Pocket breaking down. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Lobos come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. He's going to take off. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, better look out. Oh, he's got some space. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. The give to the back. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. Guys, this is the kind of finish we hoped for. Tie game. Offense with a chance to grab the lead in the waning moments. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Timeout call by the offense. 24 seconds left on the clock. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Trying to power it in. Touchdown, New Mexico! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
And how about this offense, man? They knew they needed to execute. Great play calling, great drive, put it together. Now you got a chance to go up by 7 late in this ball game and then let your defense go on the field and seal it for you.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Timeout called by the defense, and the clock is stopped with 18 seconds left. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. They'll start this drive with a pass. Oh, they're after him. And there are flags flying as the pass falls incomplete. We'll see who it's on.
Illegal forward pass.
So he just lost track of where the line of scrimmage was. The illegal forward pass will wave off the play. Penalty will be accepted. Here comes the offense on second down. Defense not showing press coverage. Back to throw, and he's running out of time. A deep throw as the clock winds down.
Well, you look at the clock, they've got time for one more play, but they're out of Hail Mary range here, needing a touchdown to win this game. This is going to be a last-second, last-chance play that they practice, by the way, throughout the week. It's going to involve probably a lot of laterals. We've seen crazier stuff happen in college football.
He wants a big play here late. It's incomplete. A last gasp effort, and the defense finds a way to survive it.